come into the water. Come join us. Yeah. What you waiting for? Go in the water. Bear with us for a moment. Flo. Oh come on. I never get to lure people to their death. Ignore that. Flo. We've talked about this. Why don't you go hide in the sand for a bit? Or, man. I never get to do nothing. Rah. I'm a raccoon. Are you in that fursuit again? We need to talk Mario. Mario. Does Luigi do weird things like this? Hey handsome. Now that I'm safe, why don't you get your reward? Tonight, I'm player 1. What did he attach his web to? Uncle Ben. My daily morning routine. 1. Wake up. 2. Take a shit. 3. Get out of bed. What? Women are hornier than men. Change my mind. I was so horny once I made a hole in my wall and started ducking my house. So that's how you become man of the house. No dick sucking in the library. I just found my cousin's SIM card and she passed away 3 years ago. I'm thinking of sending her boyfriend text saying guess who's back. Be so sweet. She sent me this pic from her job interview today. Good luck. Evaporated milk. Ain't no problem. Thanks dude. Do you have a girlfriend? Yep. Bring her my place, we would do threesome. What the duck bro? Don't worry. I won't touch your girl. Dear John. You've been renting for less than a month and you're already getting complaints from downstairs neighbors. You're making noise. Oh, as I recall, there's a nightclub downstairs. That's what scares me John. Hands down the best catch on Tinder. Face 10/10. Body 9/10. Personality 20/10. Arms 1/2. My partner hates the taste and texture of fruits. What else can I get him to eat so his semen doesn't taste so bad? I stopped a woman getting kidnapped today. Really? How? Self-control. Hol up. My boyfriend cheated on me. All men are dogs. Say something. What breed is your father? When you get your dream job. Jerry, head receiver. Imagine bending over waiting for him to slide it in, and you feel him wiping your ass with baby wipes. Baby, the doctor gave you 6 months. You have plenty of time to cook dinner. A man leapt from a second floor apartment after his gunslinging date tried to shoot him because he refused to give her oral shreks. Why isn't it her mugshot there instead of his picture? And why wasn't she charged with sexual battery or attempted rape? If this was a man he would have the change. This is a woman's mugshot. Linux. Installing Linux is the second best choice I made in my life. Windows. And what is the best choice? Linux. Deleting Windows. Easiest choice of my life. My rewards. Redeem for 2500 points. £2.50. BBC Children in Need donation. Medium fries. When she blocks you on all her social media, so you figure she wants to see you in person. Time traveler from 1914. How has the world advanced since the Great War? Me, you mean World War I. Time traveler. Hold up. Pizza guy, your total is $26.34. Me, I can't afford that. Pizza guy, well you'll have to pay some other way. Me, takes out wallet. Wait, I forgot I had $30. Porn director, cut. Just a little life hack to know which key goes in the front door and which goes in the back door. How to properly pack for camping. Heavy, medium, lightweight, sleeping bag. Saddam Hussein. Australians have accidentally been eating a fish unknown to science. Thank goodness. Usually, it's the other way around. Fish unknown to science is eating Australians. Your task is to blow a job interview in the first 30 seconds. What do you do? How strict is the sexual harassment policy? He was eating my pussy from behind. and his nose accidentally touched my butthole, so I clenched my cheeks and said, "Got your nose, haven't heard from him since." B. Come over. I can't, I'm experiencing ethical dilemma. My entire family isn't home. I know. This ducker is clueless that I've been ducking his best friend. Him, why does her pussy tastes like Steve's dick? Me wondering why daddy heats up his insulin in a spoon. I'm dying. I got food poisoning. From ducking eggs. Or BB, you ducked eggs. You're not supposed to do that. Draw Shark is my favorite superhero. I just wish his mask didn't have a picture of my parents fighting on it. Did you know that morgues prefer to hire women for exactly the reason we all think? Looking for a married woman, recently cheated on, mad and scorned, who is willing to sell her husband's tools for cheap. So satisfying that Costa coffee letters can be colored in 4 milk type: coconut, oat, soya, tit, almond. I can't believe I made a joke of my sister's death for 7 likes. SKSJ. My sister when she died of yellow fever. 18,000 children starved to death every day. They would have loved this cookie. Disney characters' names explained. Lion in Swahili. No one in Latin. Friend in Swahili. Erect penis in English. He just replied to my titty pics with this. Never talking to a guy from Twitter again. When the pussy so trash you need to watch her husband crying in the corner just to come. It's rare enough to see flying carp, but to get a picture of a bird hitching a ride on a flying carp, 1 in a gazillion. I'm a vampire. Vampire hunter. Hi. I was just joking. That proud dad moment when you go to the liquor store and find your son's confiscated fake ID displayed on the wall of shame. This is Ralph. Ralph is a concept created by you while reading this. When you stop, Ralph ceases to exist. Your attention is the thin barrier between Ralph and the void. I'm scared, says Ralph. Best backstory. You know for a second there his head shape led me to believe he could be Phineas's father. What? No, but that would explain why Phineas is so inventive. Oh my god. You'll spend years dating and still don't find the right one. My dad flew from Palestine to propose to my mom in New York the same day he met her. Never knew each other before that. What does this teach us about love? Nothing. They fight every ducking day. Principal, your son was caught with alcohol at school and he said his best friend gave it to him. Dad, he thinks I'm his best friend? 7 things every kid needs to hear. 1. I love you. 2. I'm proud of you. 3. I'm sorry. 4. I forgive you. 5. I'm listening. 6. Communism has failed every time it was tried. 7. You've got what it takes. Girls during puberty. Boys during puberty. This guy acting like cum isn't red mayo. The catfish nobody talks about. Tits. Bra. I asked 100 women what their favorite soap in the shower was. The most popular reply was, "How the duck did you get in here?" Superglue GPS tracker to bicycle. Leave it unlocked in front of my apartment. Wait for people to steal it. Chase them in my car. Get out and kick their ass. Take their wallets. Repeat. I made $800 in a month doing this. Just fed a stray dog in Russia. Never forget that on this day in 793 AD, a group of Vikings selflessly rescued the treasures of Lindisfarne from a great fire after the monks mysteriously and spontaneously died. Hey babe, come over. I can't, I'm walking my fish. But my parents aren't. Wait, what? Name one thing in this photo. For the premiere of Pinocchio in 1940, Disney hired some little people to dress as Pinocchio and wave at the people. They were left on the balcony with enough food and beer to to get them through the day, but by late afternoon they were all naked because their costumes were too hot, drunk, and screaming swear words at the crowd. Me beating my meat. FBI spying me. I'm underaged, so you are actually watching a child pornography. Never knew two-piece suit can be shared. Can anyone Photoshop this Civic to be black? Thanks. This is what your mouth looks like to a Christian when you cuss. Man, to think it only took 4 of those to kill their god. This lady in the washroom looked at me and said, I remember when my girlfriends and I would get dressed up and go out. I miss that. So I said, why miss it? We are all out now, aren't we? Long story short, she died of a coke overdose. Decided to go for a walk on the beach and got freaked out when I thought I ran into a KKK meeting. Turns out they're just closed beach umbrellas. Can right answers be wrong? Latest clash over white supremacy culture in math. Oh, you are the quiet kid. What goes before 47? Villains after training for 1000 years. Main character with power of friendship. When a good man becomes tired of being mistreated, that's when society should fear. Because he will make a post with a picture of Joker and go back to his normal routine. 24 hours inside Mr. Beast. That day was crazy. Sleeping over at her place tonight. These are not automatic flushes. These are cameras stealing your dick information. Why are we not talking about this? How women look at a man. Younger than them. Same age. Older than them. How men look at a woman. Younger than them. Same age. Older than them. Be me, 28, suicidal. Too pussy to kill myself. Find out you can hire an assassin on the dark web. Get Onion browser. Find assassin website. Assassin costs upwards of $500. Pay assassin $1,500 to kill me. This is a very special hit for you. I want you to kill me. I will do anything to get killed by another person. 1 week passes. Get email. From the assassin website. We are very sorry to hear about the situation you're going through. This website is actually a sting operation run by the FBI to catch losers who place hits on people, etc, etc. They refund my money and give me suicide help resources. Now what, bastards? Ankle monitor. Today I discovered my husband has me in his phone as Jennifer Wortman. Could be worse. One of my identical twins has the other twin in his phone as spare parts. Hey sweetie, will your friends come over? Yes dad, I already told mom about it. Why? I'm changing the microphones in your room. I know you and your friends love to sing. What microphones? These my love. The roasty thing is a meme. It's a genetic lottery. Some vaginas are like that. My mom for example has a pussy like a baby. You can't see the labia, yet my sister has a big labia. Even when she was a virgin, same as the uncut dick smell thing, I'm cut and mine smells in just 2 days of not showering. While the dick of my father, who only showers once a week, never smells. Do you think the Queen has ever sucked dick? Not sure about the whole band, but Freddie Mercury definitely did. So 2 more days? I will escalate this issue to the whorehouse, and you will receive your refund within 48 hours. Please do not worry. Whorehouse. Haha. Warehouse. Cow caught casually eating snake in outback Australia. I'm confused as to how the food chain works in Australia. Don't eat him. 150 calories. When bad timing and terrible spelling gave us this gem. Due to a decrease in cookie sales, the Girl Scouts switched to a more aggressive sales campaign. So you've never seen The Lion King? Nope. Oh dear, better get the tissues ready. I'm hardly going to jack off to a bunch of lions. My baby treats me so good. Until it's a full moon. What you do if someone came to your wedding dressed like this? When you arguing with someone on Facebook and find out they don't have custody of their kids. My best friend passed away recently. Grieving before his grave I said, bro, I really missed you. My wife has been pregnant for 8 months now. How about you reincarnate as my child? 1 month later, my wife gave birth to a big boy. As my child grew older each day, I realized he looks a lot like my best friend. I'm really happy that my prayer worked. Got sad news today. After 7 years of medical training, my good friend has been struck off after one minor indiscretion. He slept with one of his patients and now can no longer work in the job he loves. What a waste of time, training and money. A genuinely nice guy and a brilliant vet. My girlfriend dumped me, so I stole her wheelchair. Guess who came crawling back? This is the last time we try anal. Some things you just can't explain. Infomercial video by oil industry logistics firm should be one of the most boring the web has ever seen, but for some strange reason it's gone viral. Wah. Hey, if you don't stop crying I'll give you something to cry about. Wah. Okay, I warned you. I'm sorry. May contain traces of what? May contain traces of peanut and human flesh. Apparently there's a third option between burial and cremation. My cousin getting bullied. Mayo. How to stop being bullied. Where to take a pregnant duck. How to tell my parents I got a duck pregnant. How to get a duck in bed. How to duck a duck. This could be us. Even though I was like 10 I still thought how the duck did he pipe her. Exactly 1 year ago, my sugar daddy Brad passed away. He was 47 and died because of a heart attack and untreated diabetes. We had an incredibly toxic relationship and ultimately I wish I never met him. As horrible as he was, I'm sitting here and trying to dig up a good memory to remember him on this day. So here it is. Brad, you bought me my first pair of Louboutins, my first Birkin and my first and only racehorse. You understood the value of my time and for that, I honor you with my time today by making this post for you. I still don't forgive you for taking me out of the will after you attacked me while you were on whippets. However, you knew I would always be okay and yes, I've been living a double life this whole time with the guy you thought was my gay bodyguard, and I'm also an author and serial entrepreneur. So, let's call it even. I will finally visit you one of these days. Rest in peace. P.S. Please, don't haunt me again. Demander. You may not like it, but this is the optimal male living space. Give your seat to someone who's carrying something more important. Would you like to round up to the next dollar to fight children with diabetes? Sure. Wait a second. Too late. 80 cents gets you 3 minutes and a hammer. Children's diabetes battle zone. Look what I found in my mother's room. Man, I wouldn't watch that if I were you. That Scooby-Doo premiere, wow. 2002. I was trying to figure out who was missing and realized Scooby isn't real. You come out as lesbian to your Catholic parents. They become angry and blame your friends. They transfer you to a Catholic school. It's an all-girls school. Santa and his herpes will be at your neighborhood Waaait from 1 to 4. Be sure to come by and send your letters to Santa for all your wishes. I know I'm not cotton, but will you pick me for prom? I just came back from the doctors and they told me I'm very sick. Sick of everyone's bullshit. Benjamin Franklin watching from beyond the grave as people use electricity to shock their nipples for sexual stimulation. So savage. There's something I gotta tell you about me. Alright. Shoot. I am actually a fleshy. Here's my flesh owner, Steve. Do you like him? I got this flesh suit head made just recently. Why? Are you like this? Stepsisters before internet. Stepsisters after internet. Tatsumi, let's play rape. I don't want to. That's the spirit. Never wear a but plugged your MRI appointment. My god. Greatest personal injury case I've ever heard. Chris Goodnow, an estimated Valley attorney, has picked up a client who is suing a Shrek's toy company. Said client purchased a butt plug that was advertised as 100% silicone. Client wears butt plug to MRI appointment. Much to client's dismay, butt plug in fact has a metallic core. Butt plug is accelerated at speed of sound up into the chest cavity. Described in as an anal rail gun. Client survived with major injuries. My mom's family with history of mental illness. My dad's family with history of Alzheimer's. Me who's sad, but can't remember why. Step 1. Earn their trust. Step 2. Betray them. While googling, very few letters are as important as the R in Gary Oldman. When your son tells you he is gay, but then he starts flirting with your husband. What women think men want. What men really want. Which is creepier, this animatronic Elvis I ripped the face off of while disassembling it, or this selfie with me wearing its face? The fact that you thought of doing this at all. Baked some iPhone cookies to trick cops into pulling me over, then I just take a bite and ask if cookies are against the law. Employees watch and even hold the door for robbers as they pick clean the entire Apple store. This did make me chuckle. Can you cure her? Of course. Curing room. Man banged from a L. You can eat barbecue for eating too much. Hold on. This whole operation was your idea. Buy me a car or I'll tell your wife about us. The family I babysit for bought me a car for my 17th birthday. So thankful. Dear Jesus, please let me win the 100-meter Olympics. Dear God, please let me win the 100-meter Olympics. Well, now what? How do we satisfy both of them? What the? Oh no. Get my legs. Sometime later. You're welcome. Oh my god. It's Bigfoot. Oh my god. It's Tiny Wiener. See anything cool lately? No. Shut up. Quality second-hand coffins for sale. Contact. When your mom tells you that you were adopted. Evan Durham 8908. Project 2025 exists. The internet. Be a lot cooler if you didn't.